Alright guys, so we are going to swap the kitchen and we are turning this into a sanctuary house. This used to be the outdoor kitchen that the previous owner would use when they were here vacationing, but since this is going to be an Airbnb rental, we are going to cut this down into about a third and we're going to replace it onto the creek and use this as one of our amenities. So this is going to be transformed into a sanctuary house. It's going to be really serene. It's going to be real see-through. It has screens and just being able to keep the bugs out and be able to see straight out into the creek, but also get that nice mountain air and breeze. So guys, we're just gonna take it apart. It looks so good and open, guys. I cannot wait to have this moved onto the creek. We have to try our best to take this down as easy as possible because we are going to use a lot of this wood to rebuild. Look how far we've come, guys. We don't have a ceiling on half of the building anymore. Guys, I am just praying Eric don't come crashing through the ceiling. The entire building is shaking. Oh, be careful.
It's so slippery.
Babe, you're almost into a split right now. If it wasn't for rain purposes, that would be so cool to do that all the way down the middle. It's so cute from down here. But he's gonna say no because it's gonna cause rain, and I would love to put a plexiglass, but he's gonna say no. But we'll see if I win, guys. Babe, what do you think about putting a piece of plexiglass in that little midsection and leaving it open a little bit, like a, you know, little skylight? That'd be gross. Oh, I thought you were gonna say that'd be great. I was so happy for a second. So that's about where we're cutting the whole entire floor in half. That's cool. I'm really happy with the size of how it turned out because I didn't know if it was gonna feel too cramped and small. This is gonna be just screened in, so it's almost gonna feel like you're outside. It's gonna even feel that much bigger when we rescreen everything and relocated. It definitely takes a little longer when you are refurbishing old materials, but this saved us on so much money and time going to pick up new materials that it's so worth it. Eric already has one side detached and separated right here. So we're just gonna support underneath there and then get that section off. All right guys, so we're done framing up the entire house and we have the part that we're keeping. And so now Eric is going to just tear into that section and detach it so we can work on moving over to the creek. Oh gosh, I just hope that the sanctuary house stays standing. Good job. Guys, it is sliding so easy. I was just questioning Eric on how he's gonna move it. How do we think it's gonna hold up, if it's gonna move in one piece? And he was like, I can't make any promises, but this is moving pretty smoothly, so I have high hopes, guys. Oh guys, that was so awesome. I just love demolition days. Everything goes bang and it's amazing. Guys, look how teeny it is. I love it. Don't break the glass. Okay, break the glass. Why? 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 Guys, I tell you, he has missed this Mini X. It's been about a week and he's not been able to play with this thing. I could imagine that he was going to get in here and make a mess, but hey, we needed to get this thing down, and I'm really excited that it is down, guys. You would have to be here to realize how much room it opened up in this section. We now have that portion of the kitchen gone. It is no longer a kitchen. It is now our teeny tiny sanctuary house, and that building is going to be moved to the other side of the creek, and then we're going to bring the swing house and place it right in that section, guys. That's cool. Do you love it? I love it. I love it, guys. It is so tiny and cute and quaint. I can't wait for the guests to come here and enjoy this. I can't wait to totally restyle this, guys, and paint it and put our furniture in there. Eric is actually cutting down the concrete steps in front of the tiny house so we can go and drag that on over there first and then follow it up with the tiny house. And guys, pray for us because it's gonna be a move. So we got the concrete step cut down to the size that we're gonna keep it. I'm glad it's a lot smaller, guys, because I was really nervous. As you can see, it already snapped. But it's actually really small now that we cut it down to just fit right perfectly in front of the door. And we're just gonna have to see how it goes. I'm nervous about it going over there, but more than that, I'm nervous about this going over there, because we're taking this with the Mini X also. Oh, please don't break. I don't feel like pouring another concrete slab. Huh? I don't know, guys. This move might be a little easier than we thought. I mean, that's concrete versus a structure of wood, but I think if that held up that well, we may have a slight chance of pulling this all the way over there like we did the steps and getting it in its location with the Mini X without it breaking. So we're just gonna grade out that area a little bit, guys, because it happens to be a little high in that area and we definitely don't want to break it at this point. So we're gonna get that all graded out so we can get a nice clean pass over there, and then we're gonna try the tiny house. Guys, I am so nervous right now. Everything was going good at first, and then once we graded it out, I don't know, we may have needed that slope to get it up, because right now he's having a little trouble keeping a hold of it, but aww. So we lost a piece of the step, but hopefully that's it. We're gonna still try and get it over there in one piece. I would have liked if you didn't broke the step. I would have liked if you didn't break it in the first place. All right, guys, so the tiny house is going right about this area. So we actually got the steps here in one piece because that's about as far as it's going. And that was not a bad ride. I think we learned where our high spot is and we need to stop and take a break. I don't think it's gonna be that easy with a tiny house, but at least this was the first attempt and we passed with flying colors. So let's go grab the tiny house and drag it over here and see what happens.
Baby.
Huh?
Can you slide? Here, I'll do it. Maybe there's something like that break.
I think we got it over here in as much of a one piece as we can. You know, it's a little broken, but not the part that we're actually going to be using. And I just can't wait to move the tiny house over here, guys. That's going to be the real kicker. Babe, I'm gonna be rooting you on from the sidelines, but this is gonna be a tough one for you. Oh my God. Okay, so that sucks. I'm really disappointed that it ended up breaking once we got it over here, and we will go ahead and build our own steps for our guests to get into. So Eric's happy to damage this right now. You do not have to break it right here in all these pieces. Now we have to clean it up.
Okay. Ready to try to pull these front blocks out.
All right, so tell me what we're doing so when I get over there, it doesn't get out crazy. So you're gonna get on there, you're gonna hook the chain up, and as you're pulling it, those pipes are gonna slide with it, and I have to keep up with the pipes.
Yeah, they're either gonna slide with it or stay in place, and it's gonna slide on top of it.
What do we want it to do? Slide on top of it or stay in? What do we want it to do?
Not touch the ground.
Just don't let that touch the ground. All right, well, let's just be listening to each other because my fingers are involved and this thing is loud. So let's just try to be as safe as we can, and let's just pray that we can get this moved over in one piece. You ready? Okay, you think you can do it?
We'll see.
All right. Guys, he said that when we took the steps over there, got it all the way over there, and then kaput. So let's just see. I'm not congratulating you yet because last time I was like right in the middle of congratulating you and then it broke. So, all right. I trust you, babe. All right, guys. I'm going to show you up until I got to get out and do my job. All right, guys. Here we go. Babe, I'm so nervous. Go real slow at first. All right, guys. There we go. Oh, please don't snap. Oh, crap. What? That was easier than I thought. To at least lift it up. Guys, we have a tiny house on the move right now. All right, guys, so now we're gonna put it down on those pipes and see if it actually works. All right, guys, we have gotten it almost halfway there. It's going over the hump of the driveway right now, so it's a little scary, but this is where we're gonna take our time right now. Oh, okay, stop. That was a big jolt. You're perfect. Come check it out.
Just gotta level it tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, guys. This is my first time coming inside, and this is the chair, guys, and look how close you're gonna be sitting to that water. Oh my gosh, it looks like you're literally in the creek. You have mountain views, you have the whole entire creek view. I'm so excited. We have the tiny home pushed up to the actual creek and in its position. However, we just have to get it leveled and get it under blocks. We're not gonna do that until tomorrow, but look at that. We move a tiny home with a mini X, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like our content and you wanna see what we actually build and finish here, go ahead and subscribe, guys, and we'll see you next time.